Have you ever wondered if our beloved pets will be with us in heaven? Many pet owners deeply love their animals and find comfort in the thought of reuniting with them in eternity. While the Bible does not explicitly answer this question, we can explore biblical principles to gain insight into the fate of animals in the afterlife. Join me as we dive into Scripture and explore whether our pets will be part of God's eternal kingdom. The Bible teaches that both humans and animals have the breath of life. Genesis 2:7 tells us that God breathed life into Adam, making him a living soul. Similarly, Genesis 1:30 and 7:15 mention that animals also possess this breath of life. However, there is a fundamental difference between humans and animals. Genesis 1:26-27 states that humans are made in the image of God, possessing intellect, emotions, will, creativity, and most importantly, a spirit that continues after death. This distinction suggests that while animals are living beings, their spiritual nature, if they have one, may not be the same as ours. If animals do have a soul, it is likely of a different and lesser nature than that of humans. This raises the question, do their souls continue after death? One thing is certain, God cares deeply for animals. We see this in the story of Noah's Ark, Genesis 6:19, where God instructed Noah to bring animals onto the ark for preservation. This act demonstrates that animals are an important part of God's creation. Additionally, in Psalm 50:10-11, God declares, "For every beast of the forest is mine, the cattle on 1,000 hills. I know all the birds of the mountains, and the wild beasts of the field are mine." This verse shows that God has ownership over all creatures and values them. Jesus also referenced animals in his teachings. In Matthew 10:29, he said, "Are not 2 sparrows sold for a penny? Yet not one of them will fall to the ground outside your Father's care." This verse reveals God's intimate knowledge and care for all living things. If he cares so much for even the smallest of creatures, it gives us hope that he has a plan for animals in eternity. The Bible teaches that all of creation, humans, animals, and nature, was affected by the fall of man. Romans 8:20-21 says, "For the creation was subjected to frustration, not by its own choice, but by the will of the one who subjected it, in hope that the creation itself will be liberated from its bondage to decay and brought into the freedom and glory of the children of God." This passage speaks of a future restoration, where creation will be set free from its current state of decay. Does this include animals? Possibly. The wording suggests that the entire created order will be renewed, which could mean that animals may have a place in God's redeemed world. Isaiah 11:6-8 describes a future time of peace where animals live in harmony. The wolf will live with the lamb, the leopard will lie down with the goat, the calf and the lion and the yearling together, and a little child will lead them. This prophecy points to the millennial kingdom, where animals exist in a restored, peaceful state. If animals are present in this period, there is no reason to believe they won't be present in the new heaven and the new earth. Revelation 21:1 speaks of a new heaven and a new earth. Could this mean our personal pets will be there? The Bible does not specifically say. However, if God chooses to include animals in his eternal kingdom, it is possible that he may restore the pets we loved on earth. One thing we do know is that heaven is a place of perfect joy, peace, and fulfillment. Revelation 21, "He will wipe every tear from their eyes. There will be no more death or mourning or crying or pain, for the old order of things has passed away." If the presence of our pets is necessary for our joy in eternity, we can trust that God will provide. He is a good and loving Father who knows what is best for us. Ultimately, when we stand before God, we will be in full agreement with his decisions. We will not feel loss or sadness, only the joy of being in His presence. While the Bible does not give a definitive answer on whether our pets go to heaven, it provides enough insight to give us hope. God cares for animals and values them. All creation will one day be restored. Animals will be present in God's future kingdom. God's justice and love will ensure our eternal joy. So, while we may not have all the answers now, we can trust that whatever God has planned for His creation will be perfect and glorious. What do you think? Will our pets be in heaven? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more biblical insights. Thank you for watching, and may God bless you.